Welcome to day 317 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we are going to look at and consider number 12 of our No Nonsense November tip and tool. And today's tip is practice Stoicism, thus the black outfit and the updo, and use something called the Daily Stoic. It's an app. I got it on my computer because I couldn't get my phone to work last night. Imagine that, technology challenges for me. So every day I will get an email starting today, I would imagine, from the Daily Stoic, and I'll check it out and let you know how it goes. I've never participated in it before, but it was a recommended tool when I was doing my research to prepare for this video today. Now, practicing Stoicism, and I'll share you 5 tips and 5 things about it that will help you if you've never heard of Stoicism, is not something, I guess it comes naturally to all of us. We are naturally a little bit stoic and negative and suspicious of anything, especially change or something new or growth, and growth is change. Everything's change, right? So we actually, I never thought about it. I never thought I was very stoic, although I'm very serious and nerdy. Come on, who am I kidding? But I probably am way too serious about a lot of things. And Stoicism is about being, if you're stoic and negative about things, you just say you're being realistic. I just say I'm being realistic, or I'm worried about what could possibly happen. So I guess I actually am rather stoic naturally. So being stoic means focusing on what we can control, right? And how do we go about doing that? By preparing. How do we prepare? We embrace the present moment, and something that the practice of Stoicism likes to call amor fati or fati. I think it's Latin for love of fate. And of course, I don't know Latin, so I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but you understand what I mean. It's being in the present moment, embracing the present moment, controlling what we can control, and then letting go of the rest, because there are so many things we actually can control. We have a lot of personal power if we claim it, versus spending our time and energy worrying or fretting or having negative emotions that we're acting irrationally on, instead of saying, what does this really mean to me? We certainly do this with the presidential election right now. Well, what does it really mean to me? I mean, people are freaking out a little bit on both sides, and it's like, well, what does it really mean to you on a day-to-day basis in your daily life? What impact does it really have? For the vast majority of us, it really doesn't, because it's outside of our control. So we focus on and embrace what we can control, and believe that, and be curious about and love the challenges that come our way, as well as the great things that come our way, because we have lessons to be learned, and all can be used as stepping stones to move us in the direction we want to go. Thirdly, we want to practice something called negative visualization. Now, this one is, again, another one I didn't think I wanted to do intentionally, because I practice positive visualization and practicing how I want things to go in my mind a lot. But to do negative is just basically to consider visualizing the worst case scenario and seeing yourself successfully manage that. And I have done that before. I have played devil's advocate and been, okay, well, what if all of these terrible things happen and fall into place? Will I still survive? And the answer is inevitably yes, right? I've been through a lot in my life, and I'm still here. So I know that pretty much anything that comes my way, I'm going to figure out a way, with the exception of getting killed or dying. I don't think I'm going to necessarily figure a way out of that. But otherwise, all is good. We want to cultivate gratitude. We've talked about gratitude a lot this year, and I will continue to talk about gratitude for the rest of my life, because it's one of those, it's such a powerful tool and secret weapon. And it's not even a secret. Everybody should know about it. Everybody should know that all we have to do is appreciate what is and be grateful for what is and what we want in order to get more of it. And then we want to practice self-control and moderation. And I'll tell you right now, I've been staying off the computer a lot, because people are not practicing self-control and moderation in their behavior. And frankly, I find it embarrassing for them, right? I really do. People that are on the side of the winner are a little gloaty, and people that are on the side of the loser are a lot bitch, moan, and complainy, and pointing fingers, and believing that all the things that they heard in the mainstream media, and all the stuff and all the lies in the whole course of the last decade plus is true, and it's really scary. I'm very fortunate in that I turned off the news in the 1980s, and I am very glad that I did. And I learned that I would have to learn about what was going on in the world that impacted me and how I would interact with it in ways other than trusting the entertainment and the manipulation that is mainstream media nowadays. And hopefully we'll see some changes with that, because people need to have sources of information that are factual, truthful, and trustworthy, not slanted and editorialized and manipulated to present a picture or to hide information or to outright lie. And one of our presidents made that legal for the media companies to do. And I sure hope that the current upcoming president will change that, because that is totally unacceptable. I think it's led to a huge moral, ethical decay in our country, and it's not acceptable. All right, that's off topic. I'm being stoic. So Stoicism, the Daily Stoic, is an app. You can sign up for free. I'm getting it on my computer because it's easier for me visually to see it. But I believe you can sign up on your mobile app as well, through whichever carrier you have, which is probably the fastest, easiest way for most people to consume that. And I will say then, if you tend to be toward the negative or stoic naturally, or thinking that things aren't possible, use it as a positive tool to move you through the stoicism and the negativity to possibility thinking as quickly as humanly possible. That's why I think it's critical to focus on what we have control over. We always have control over our reaction, our response, our actions. What we say and do is always 100% within our control. We can make excuses and say, oh, they hurt my feelings, therefore I can say and do any evil thing I want, or I can name call or bully you because you don't agree with me, because you don't agree with me. Really? Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Time to get back to being adults, treat one another the way we want to be treated, and make the world a better place. So today, our action item is, if you've never checked out the Daily Stoic, which I had not, go ahead and sign up for it. You can always cancel it in a couple of days, but at least check it out and see if there's something of value for you in that tool, right? We want to check out tools, see if there's a way to make them our own and have them work toward us achieving our goals and objectives, especially with growth in mind, personal growth and development in mind. And then if it doesn't work, you can always cancel it. You may cancel at any time. So that's it today. Love to hear your take on Stoicism. Do you consider yourself a Stoic? I guess I personally don't consider myself a Stoic. I think I'm super optimistic. But if I'm being 100% honest, I have a big run of Stoic tendencies in my brain and my thinking and my analysis and problem solving. Part of my decision making and problem solving is always, well, what's the worst case scenario? And if that happens, can I handle it? And if the answer is yes, I just move on. So I'm a quick Stoic. All right, have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, you can see Tarek's story in Guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.